The wrestling world is in mourning. On May 11th, 2025, news broke that Terry Brunk, the hardcore icon known as Sabu, had passed away at the age of 60. AEW and WWE, two of the biggest wrestling promotions in the world, both confirmed his passing. The news sent shockwaves through the wrestling community. Fans and wrestlers alike took to social media to express their grief and share their memories of the hardcore legend. Sabu's final match took place just weeks before his death. He faced off against Joey Janela at Joey Janela's Spring Break 9 during WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. It was a fitting end to a career built on violence and spectacle. The match was a brutal affair, with both men putting their bodies on the line. In the end, Sabu was victorious, ending his career on his own terms. Brett Lauderdale, the owner of GCW, the promotion that hosted Sabu's final match, said that it was 100% authentic Sabu. Lauderdale's words rang true for anyone who had ever witnessed Sabu in the ring. He wrestled with a reckless abandon that was both terrifying and exhilarating. Sabu's path to wrestling greatness began under the tutelage of his uncle, Ed the Sheik Farhat. The Sheik, a wrestling legend in his own right, instilled in Sabu a love of the business and a willingness to push the boundaries of violence. Sabu's early career was spent honing his craft in various independent promotions. He quickly developed a reputation for his death-defying stunts and his willingness to use any weapon he could get his hands on. It was in ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, that Sabu truly made his mark. ECW was a promotion that embraced violence and hardcore wrestling. It was the perfect environment for Sabu's unique style to flourish. He quickly became one of ECW's most popular stars, engaging in bloody feuds with the likes of Shane Douglas, Terry Funk and Cactus Jack. Sabu's matches were not for the faint of heart. He was a master of the hardcore style, using chairs, tables, barbed wire and anything else he could find to inflict pain on his opponents. But Sabu was more than just a brawler. He was also an innovator, incorporating high-flying moves into his repertoire. He was one of the first wrestlers to regularly utilize moves like the Arabian Facebuster and the triple jump moonsault. Sabu's willingness to push the limits often put him at odds with his peers. Some wrestlers saw him as too reckless, too willing to put his body on the line for the sake of entertainment. But Sabu didn't care. He wrestled on his own terms, and he didn't apologize for it. Two of Sabu's most famous feuds were with Rob Van Dam and Taz. These feuds were legendary for their brutality and intensity. Sabu and Van Dam, both known for their high-flying style, had a series of matches that redefined what was possible in a wrestling ring. Their matches were a spectacle of broken tables, high-flying maneuvers, and sheer athleticism. Sabu's feud with Taz was a clash of styles. Taz, a master of the suplex, was a more grounded wrestler. Their matches were a study in contrasts, with Taz's power wrestling against Sabu's agility and daredevil spirit. These feuds cemented Sabu's status as a legend in the world of hardcore wrestling. Sabu's influence on wrestling extended far beyond ECW. He had stints in other major promotions, including GCW, NJPW, TNA, and even a brief run in WWE. While he never quite reached the same heights of mainstream success as he did in ECW, he continued to be a draw wherever he went. Fans flocked to see the hardcore icon, eager to witness his unique brand of violence. Sabu's passing is a reminder of the fragility of life and the impact that one person can have on the world. He was a true original, a wrestler who marched to the beat of his own drum and left an undeniable mark on the industry he loved. He will be missed, but his legacy will live on in the hearts of wrestling fans around the world.